and this is my story on benign fasciculation syndrome. I started playing sports when I was at the age of 4, and I started playing drums when I was at the age of 7. Always taking my body to the extreme limits when playing baseball, boxing, weightlifting, and also playing drums. At that time I thought I was invincible and I could push my body as hard as I could. But then, as you know, as you get older, you start feeling the scars and the potential issues from pushing your body to the extreme limits in sports and in music, like myself. And that's where I started having concerns, because little by little I started feeling the muscle twitches around my body. At first I was not concerned at all, but I was thinking that something was just not right, and I just ignored it. And then things started getting a little bit more worse, and I kept ignoring it until then I saw that I needed to go to the doctor. In 2016, my muscle twitches were going all over my body, on my arms, my butt area, my back, my eyes, on my eyebrows, my legs, my thighs. And that's where I decided to go to the doctor, because every time I would try and go to sleep, it's like my body would wake me up with muscle twitches. It was getting very, very hard for me to even go to sleep, and my body was getting exhausted. So then when I went to the doctor, and the doctor did a couple of tests, that's where they came up with benign fasciculation syndrome, something that I have never ever heard in my entire life. And when I researched online, my symptoms, all that I came back with was either Parkinson's or ALS. And I was really, really worried. So I went back to the doctor, and again we did those tests. And the doctor told me not to worry, because it is not ALS, it is not Parkinson, it is benign fasciculation syndrome. And I am still trying to understand at that time, what in the world is benign fasciculation syndrome? When going to the doctor, I first went to a general physician, a general practitioner. And that's where then he sent me to a specialist. And the specialist that I went to see was a neurologist. I've never thought in a million years that I would go see a neurologist, because I didn't think that things were that serious. But when that neurologist did those tests and came back with benign fasciculation syndrome, I really started to try and do my own research as to what it is. And I was amazed that I just could not find a lot of information about it. Now, within the last 2 to 3 years, you're starting to see more information about this, but still there's no videos of people sharing their experience, and that's why I'm sharing my experience with you. And it's gotten to a point where, well, when I went to see the doctor and he did the test and I got diagnosed with benign fasciculation syndrome, he gave me a medication that did help, and I was finally able to start resting. I was finally able to control it. But the doctor told me, the neurologist, he told me that there is no cure for benign fasciculation syndrome. What do I believe happened to me? I do think that due to putting my body in extreme pressure with sports and music, I think that caused a lot of issues, including nerve damage. Also, I am in the financial industry, and the pressure and the stress and the anxiety of work and things that I had to do to perform, I think all that contributed within the last 20 years. But I can say today that I was able to control my benign fasciculation syndrome with all my muscle twitches everywhere that was driving me crazy. And I've done it by taking care of myself. When it comes to benign fasciculation syndrome, first of all, I am no doctor, but on my own experience, you really want to focus on being relaxed. Find the things that you enjoy doing. Take the stress away from your body. Stay away from caffeine and high sugary products. That has helped me. Things that I do to relax, I go fishing, I do light workouts at the gym. I don't put my body to the extreme like I used to. And just enjoying things overall. That has helped me a lot. And then also changing your diet. The diet in high protein, taking vitamin B, magnesium. Also, I forgot to mention vitamin D is also essential. That has helped me a lot. And so where will things go from here? I don't know, but I am monitoring my body on a daily basis, making sure that I control these muscle twitches as much as possible. And please, I recommend, if you have benign fasciculation syndrome, stay away from reading a lot of things about ALS and also Parkinson's and other things. I was very, very scared when I would read my symptoms and compare it to ALS, because they're almost pretty much alike, except for the fact that with ALS you start getting weaker, and thank God that I have not gotten weak. And I'm continuing to focus on things where I can continue improving my strength with my body. But I hope that this video is able to help you understand more about benign fasciculation syndrome. Hopefully some things that you can do to better help reduce the muscle twitches and pinches around your body. Keep in close contact with your doctor at all times. If things are changing, please go visit your doctor, and keep coming to our website, because we will be putting more videos on this website on nervedamage.info that can hopefully be able to help you answer questions and go over some concerns. Thank you.